Hey folks, Keith with 93 Lumber. Welcome back to another episode of Sunday Spirit. Today we have, I did look it up to make sure I was pronouncing it correctly, and it seems to be pronounced Benriach or something close to that. I picked this up the other day. I saw it. It says Smoky on it, so you know how I do. So this is Benriach, the Smoky 12, Speyside single malt Scotch whiskey, 3 cask matured, 3 cask maturation. Why does that not sound right? I don't know. In bourbon, sherry, and Marsala for 3 cask maturation in bourbon, sherry, and Marsala for creamy smoothness, layered with ripened fruit, aromatic smoked sweetness, and warming oak spice. 12 years of age. Yeah. Sorry. It's split, and it doesn't go straight across, so I thought I was reading it wrong for a second. There's a bunch of stuff on here. I don't know if I want to read. I'll read all of it. Sorry. We just got finished watching a movie and my eyes are like adjusting to light now. A Speyside single malt Scotch whiskey, as intriguing and extraordinary as Benriach, could not have come to be without a unique whiskey making heritage. Dating from 1898, when founder John Duff built his distillery, ruggedly beautiful, Benriach stands on the site of the old Riach farm in North Speyside, drawing water from a mineral-rich aquifer deep beneath the distillery. Thanks to a long-standing tradition of distilling 3 styles of whiskey, classic unpeated, Highland peated, and triple distilled, together with an eclectic selection of casks from around the world, our whiskey makers are able to explore the full flavor possibilities of single malt, creating some of the richest, most multi-layered whiskeys in Speyside. In the early 1970s, Benriach broke convention in Speyside by returning to distilling batches of whiskey in the old 19th century style using malted barley smoked with Highland peat. This wood-rich Highland peat... Ugh, I'm reading faster than my brain can do. This wood-rich Highland peat imparts distinctly sweet and smoky notes into Benriach peated whiskeys. Then it says bourbon cask, sherry cask, Marsala wine cask. Benriach, the Smoky 12, has been crafted from a combination of unpeated and peated spirit and 3 cask matured for at least 12 years in bourbon barrels, sherry casks, and Marsala wine casks. The whiskey from each cask is then expertly married together to create a smooth, creamy single malt layered with ripened fruit, aromatic smoky sweetness, and warming oak spice, lingering into a cocoa and orange smoked finish, all in perfect balance. And then it has color, nose, and palate things, but I'll look at those later. This is the first time I'm opening this. Put that there. I like that bottle. Like that. And then, yeah, it has the smoke level is rich. I'll be the judge of that. Yeah. So, let's see. That was on the thing. There's a date on here, 2021 5/25. I don't know if that's bottling date. I don't know. It's 46% alcohol by volume. And yeah. I think everything. Benriach Master Blender is Rachel Barry? I'm always afraid that I'm pronouncing stuff wrong. And I do my best to make sure that I am pronouncing things right. And I am always open to somebody commenting and telling me that I'm pronouncing something wrong or correcting me or whatever. So if you're watching this and I'm doing so, feel free to correct me. Yeah. Yeah, that's like a lightish caramel color. It's like golden. There's a little bit of brown around the edges, but that's just because difference of light. Yeah, it looks nice. Let's see what it smells like. And I should say that when it comes to when it comes to whiskeys and such, Campbelltown is my Springbank, Glen Scotia are the two that I can usually find. I can't really find any of them now anymore. I don't know if that's just because they got more popular, but I'm branching out a little bit. I'm doing my best. Yeah, definitely smoky. Doing that as a habit from beer reviews. Sorry. Yeah. Little band-aidy, leather. Yeah. Sorry. Man. I'm getting some sweetness behind the smokiness, but maybe a little like smoked meats, or like bologna or something. Yeah. There's definitely a sweetness, but I don't know if I would attribute anything to it. Maybe like a light brown sugar. Or just a brown sugar, maybe. I would say a lighter brown sugar. There is light brown sugar, right? Yeah. It smells good. So I'm going to swirl it again, because apparently that's what I'm doing tonight. And let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. Smoky. I'm not a huge fan of peat smoke, which is why I don't really drink a lot of stuff like this. It's funny I say that because I took one sip, I was like, whatever, I don't really like this. And then the second sip's like way better. I probably just haven't given it enough of a chance. There's something like coconut husk, shell, whatever you want to call it, about this. Yeah, the smokiness is very band-aidy in the aroma. It's not as much in the taste, but it still has that band-aidiness. It still has the leatherness. I would say it's a little more leather. That leather aspect of it comes out a little bit more in the taste. And I would. And there is like a. I guess I would call that tobacco. Because it's a little. There's something a little more than that leathery thing. And I guess I would call that tobacco. I could be wrong. I don't know. I think this might be my first Speyside malt. Oh, no, it wouldn't be. But I don't know what the Speyside malt Speyside whiskey that I had was. Because that was years ago. It was like 9 years ago. I went to this place in Denver and they did a like a flight of different regions whiskeys. So they had a Campbelltown, they had a Speyside, they had Island, Isla. Yeah, and that sweetness doesn't. I would probably call it the same thing, light brown sugar, or no. It would probably be more of like a caramel toffee maybe thing. I don't know. You know, if you watch my videos, I have no idea what I'm talking about. I think that tobacco thing that I was talking about is the cocoa thing that the thing was talking about. I just put that together. Yeah, because that makes way more sense. Yeah. That's so cool. What else did this say? Where was that on here? All right. Cocoa and orange smoke finish. Warming oak spice. Layered with ripened fruit. It's so weird that warming oak spice thing makes sense. I don't know. I guess I'm just chugging this. And actually that orange thing makes sense too. A little bit. I get it. Like, I understand it. I think all the, yeah. So nose is smoked vanilla, charred orange. Excuse me.
She's saying hello. Sarah. No.
Shit. I am getting that smoked vanilla thing. What the hell? I feel like I don't get it every time. So it's something that I probably could easily miss and did. No, maybe not. No, because now I smell it all the time. Now that I know it's there, got it. Charred orange. Yeah. Yeah. I do get I do get a little bit of that orange thing in the aroma. And then the palate, the smoke level is rich. I think I said that already though. The palate is dark chocolate, fruit peel, brown sugar, smoked oak. I did catch that chocolate thing. Even though I read the thing and just completely didn't get it. And then eventually I put it together. Yeah. That brown sugar thing, it comes off more, like I said, like like a caramel or something. Smoked oak. Yeah, there is also a charriness that for some reason I did not voice. Completely blanking on the words right now. Yeah. So charriness is something that was there and is there, and I just didn't mention it. I'm gonna put a little more in here because we're gonna watch another movie, so I'm gonna. I feel way out of my league even trying to talk about something like this, but that's what we're doing it for. We're doing it for the fun. Funsies. And I'm trying something I normally wouldn't try, and it's pretty good. So, yeah. Just for anybody curious, I paid $65 for this. If it was probably any more than that, I wouldn't have gotten it. Excuse me. But didn't have a price on it, and then when I took it up, they were like, "Oh, it's $65." I was like, "Yeah, whatever." But yeah, so man, now that fucking vanilla on the nose is like I can't not smell it now. It's so big. It's so in my face right now. What the fuck? It is like a, what do they call it? Smoked vanilla? Yeah. It is a smoked vanilla. So I don't feel as bad because like it's super smoky. But the fact that there's a vanilla to it, yeah, now I can't unsee it. Or unsmell it, as it were. So yeah, thanks for hanging out. I hope you're all doing well. Taking care of yourselves, taking care of each other. You can like this video if you'd like to. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram, 93lumber. That's spelled out 93lumber. And we will see you in the next one. Cheers.